Hello. Apparently, there's still too many Java clips flying around. And well, today we're gonna go deeper into a name I mentioned before. Say hello to Cat Koy. Ho, calm down. I know yeah, all Java mans wanna have some screen time, but wait for your turn. I'll make sure I get every one of you, okay? Just get in line. I already have like a name that I want to do next. Now let me just get more into this guest that we have today. Let's go through the basic about this player again. He's part of the Koy family. He's known as the most passive player in C. You will see why in this video. I used to play Peter and Ali a lot back in the days. Same style he's playing Java right now. So all of his wins, all of his number are from driving people insane, wasting their time. Now if that isn't enough, this guy mindset will blow you away. Because to him, this is the right way to play. This is the right way to fight people in 1v1. Is it though? Now you're all gonna say that, oh, everybody plays like that in Duel nowadays. Well, I agree, there's a lot of people who play passively. But you have to understand why this guy get the title, the most passive player in C, instead of anyone else you might have ran into. It's because he's so dedicated to this style. Not even once have I seen he broke his character and do something else. Never did I see he go aggressive in any situation, even though he should and he could. That's how crazy this player is. Now I'm not talking about any of the bad stuff like emoting or being toxic in chat. Cat Koy have never had anything like that. To be honest, he's very clean when it's come to that side of a player, but again, his gameplay through watching this video, I bet it would trigger you. Now we have to understand that Cat Koy mindset is completely different from us. He take that as skill, he take that as the normal way people should play, and he think that he's on top of everyone else because he have mastered the skill of being a coward. Now how do I know that he think he's the best? Well, let me remind you this again. He create his own clan, and this clan tag is just first. It's just first, and he say himself that this is a private clan. He's not taking anyone in, and the only reason he made it is for himself to get this first tag in his name, so it looks like he's the best player. Now I know a lot of people have cringe name and stuff, but this is another level. This is another level of being the Lulu to yourself. You are playing an old ass man characters, and you play him like a pushy girl, running around like a clown. That's the best description I can tell you about this player. Now when it's come to the skill side of Cat Koy, he does master some quote-unquote skill on his own, one of which is the technique to jump from one to one to one and not getting caught. He loves that ability that make him float longer with the air auto, and this motherfucker abuses the heck out of it every time, every chance he can. Realistically speaking, he's less annoying in the fire map. However, he also have other tricks up his sleeve, such as he would jump out and then try to throw the dasher in the middle of the air, so that when you try to go in and grab him during that moment, you will get hit. And even if he misses, it's still easy for him to grab on another ledge. So it's totally safe. There's zero risk to what he's doing, and he has mastered this so well. He managed to trick multiple people falling for it. Now this is some type of like peak creativity when it's come to passive gameplay, because if running isn't enough, his build will also surprise you. He run Java build with unyielding, turnover, and a floaty air auto ability. Combines all those three and bam, you have the most passive Java build in Duel. This guy spare no chance at all to run away in any situation. Like that's his priority when coming into this game mode. And every match you go against him, it will either be the full time 2 minutes and 30 seconds, or it will be around more than 2 minutes. And if you don't have the patience to catch him off guard, 8 out of 10 times you will lose. Now if you do have the patience to chase his ass down and put up a wins against him, it still doesn't mean anything. Again, I have to remind you that this guy has some loose screw in his head, that he doesn't change or doesn't mind anything at all. He doesn't change his playstyle, he doesn't consider improving. This is all he does, and you still will waste another 2 minutes of your life. Also, let me point out the fact that this Cat Koy player is one of the top genre player when it's come to mastery. So he is, quote unquote, one of the most dedicated player of these characters. And I'm not saying the other genre player are all good. Most of them are still do the same shit. If they don't land it, actually they don't do shit, and they always try to run away until they can do something like that. Now I do believe that there's a small number of genre fans who doesn't abuse this character. They know how stupid he is at the moment, but that's just a small number. I cannot say the same for the rest. Most of the people who I have ran into in Duel using genre, you guys are no better. Although you can do some more flashy stuff, the fact that you rely on how stupid the character is and trying to satisfy yourself is just disappointing. And that should be all about Cat Koy. I don't know what else I have to tell you. Oh, about the last video, if you watch my my Smash Legend talk video, and I talk about the most delusional genre player, the one who started the whole trend of genre abusing in 1v1 in C region. Well, he did also see my video. You know what his reply was? He went out of his way, tried to ask me for a 1v1 in custom. And I'm not the type of person that usually go out and fight people, but I did. Like, there's cases that I accepted 1v1, but I always need the right reason to do it. So whenever somebody asks me for a 1v1, I would ask them, what are you trying to prove? And if people say they want to improve themselves or they want to have some kind of achievement, then I would say yes, I would accept that due request. But the other type is that, similar to this case, the Koy genre player, he requests me for a custom duel in order to prove his ego. And I'm gonna say this straight. What are you trying to prove? You are just going to prove what I already said, that you only abuse these characters and you don't even know that you are doing it. The stat already show you contributed to more than half of the genre abuse in this mode. So what you trying to prove in a 1v1? What could you possibly prove? Anything I said was fact. If you were so skillful back then, why didn't you have so many wins with your Master Cat? Or why didn't you have any wins? Or did you land any fists on your Zebetta? Those are also decent characters that you can use in 1v1, and I have seen people put up great combo wins with them. Now why didn't you be able to do that? Well, the answer is quite simple. You didn't have the skill. You didn't try to improve. You took the easy path. You pick up Charvard. You abuse him. And now you're stuck with the idea that you're getting better, but in fact, as like I said, and I will repeat it, every Charvard man who is abusing him right now, y'all will just disappear once this character is actually nerfed. Y'all will play blind, like you never use him. Y'all will turn down on his characters. Now where's that skill? Where's that skill go? We'll just have to wait and see. Now for the meantime, I hope you enjoy this video or not, because again, the purpose is to trigger you. For the sake of not driving my viewer insane, I cannot leave the full uncut match. I have to cut some part and not waste your time too much, because every single match with this guy is a pain. So I hope you don't get triggered too much. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.